Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Off the RPO, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Caught near the sticks, it's Selden. Got room at the 35. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gives it on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Virginia Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a...
They get him up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. He caught it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We'll talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically Kylan Drones has all the tools. You think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Looking for room, and Stewart. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grant behind the line. It's Green. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The Hokies have it with a first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he runs it in for the... From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Scanning the field, it's Drones. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Handoff from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They want to run this quarterback. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Try to run it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Finds his big tight end. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The field goal is no good. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Drones. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hokies will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. And the returner goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Hokies want to move quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Holloway. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Drones. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on first down from the 28. Give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Reads it, fires complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Hokies! They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Was looking for more running. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. He now has 85 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. He's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights from... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Card in the backfield. It's Green. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back back to pass. It's drones. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the note. Quarterback making adjustments. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested.